So the Hunter Biden story, was suppressed. Obviously, we know that. And that is going to come back after the election to hurt the American media dramatically. But for now, if you went down to your local mall, if it's open, and you said, hey, what do you think of Hunter Biden? Maybe a quarter of the people would know what you're talking about. 3/4 ago, Hunter Biden, what? Did Joe Biden go hunting? I mean, what? They don't know. Okay, so President Trump is trying to get this into the national discourse. Roll the tape.
Here's a guy gets caught, and the media doesn't want to write about it. You know what they call it? Not freedom of the press, suppression of the press. We don't have freedom of the press. You know what? We don't have, you understand that? We don't have freedom of the press. We have suppression of the press. And there's never been a time when it's more obvious than right now. Is that right? Is that right, Charlie?
Now, remember that soundbite. Because if Donald Trump loses, I'm betting he gets into the media and starts his own media operation. So the conservative media is appalled and outraged at the corruption of the press. The problem is that it's mostly conservatives watching and listening to conservative media. It's not the general population, all right? But the conservative media in this case is absolutely correct. Roll it.
The money, the wire transfers, it's all chronicled now. A serious scandal, national security, diplomatic implications on a massive scale. You wouldn't know it, though, if you watch fake news CNN or MSDNC or you got your news from anyone in the media mob.
Think about this. What if Donald Jr. or Eric Trump or Ivanka Trump had even remotely any kind of implication of doing this? The New York Times would shut down and run special editions. CNN would probably go wall-to-wall coverage with a clock in the corner. I mean, this is just crazy. And so we're having to talk about this because nobody else is talking about it.
Twitter is censoring these stories. The press is saying this has been debunked without even investigating it. Why are they doing that? Why are they covering for this story? If this were the Trump family and this laptop had emerged, it would be all over the news 24/7.
It's true. And I forgot this, but if Donald Trump is reelected, the social media companies like Twitter and Google are going to pay a price. But if Biden's elected, they will not. Now, National Public Radio gets taxpayer money. It's refusing to cover the Hunter Biden story. It admits it. We're not covering it. Roll tape.
If you think about this story, it was a story that relied upon emails that haven't been verified, from a laptop whose ownership has not been proven, to prove a meeting that has not been clearly proved to have taken place, and was given to the computer repair shop owner who couldn't then identify, even by the New York Post's own account, whether or not it was Hunter Biden who dropped it off. These are complicating.
It's just unbelievable. 90% of what that man just said is not true. Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. As you all know, the dollar is at a 10-year low, and November could spell real trouble. That's why I recommend you consider physical gold and silver, and the only company I do business with in this area is American Hartford Gold. You can call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you a free gold coin on your first qualified order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold's up over 40%, silver over 60%. So please don't wait. Call them now, 877-444-GOLD Gold, 877-444-GOLD Gold, or text GOLD to 65532.